Picture this. Sun bearing down.
I can feel it, Mike.
Power armor shifting as you stroll along a dusty road. Ooh. Rifle in hand.
Ready to shoot.
Carved wooden delight. You walk past the border and the environment changes. Goosebumps climb up your spine. As a level 90 Deathclaw smacks you all the way back to mod 76. Hi guys, Michael here.
And my name is CD. So, Gameinformer had an interview. They gave us some new information about level scaling for the enemies.
Ooh.
So, the example given was that a player enters an area, a difficult area, they're level 40. The enemy's levels range between 40 and 60.
Okay.
The world is stacked against you because you've got multiple people in your party.
Of course, it's an online game, right? You know, if there was no difficulty in the world and the environment, it would be very boring to play unless you're trying to back on the PvP element of it, which is probably not going to be the most exciting thing apart from PvE with your friends, because that's what Fallout 76 is trying to target.
Yeah.
In a Fallout game.
Yeah. So they confirmed in this interview that these 6 regions that are in the game are 100% completely different levels. One of the regions specifically is extremely hard. The developers have said this, and they said that it's impossible to play in that area unless you've done at least some leveling up. The game tries its best to change the levels of the enemies so it suits your play, except there's an extent to it. Some areas, it's just too hard for you to go into.
There's a range.
Yeah, there's a range. It does try its best to be.
They put you in the range at an end that you can do, but it doesn't really want you to go somewhere out of your range if you're low enough level. Yeah,
exactly. That is also if you're in a party though. They do have some other options if you are playing by yourself. They didn't exactly say what those were, but they have some options for solo players that is not so hard for them when they enter a new area.
The enemy's level is based off the first member of your party to enter that environment kind of level place.
That's new.
Right?
That's new.
I feel like that holds some problems if your party's level differ quite a bit.
Yeah, that's a good question because we don't know anything about that, how members of different levels are going to work as a team. How are you going to be able to play with friends of a high level? Is there going to be any scaling of the players at all? We don't know that. They haven't given any information, and that's a good question to ask because we just don't know.
We have no clue. We know that with higher level enemies, we dropped higher level loot.
Yeah.
So it'll be worth going to the higher areas and kind of like not farming, but kind of killing them and going through there to looking for the different parts. And maybe you might want to set up your base there and other aspects.
It's worth the risk. It's worth the risk.
It's worth the risk, yeah. It'll be great to see what they do with it at the end of it. But we might see how they iron some of the creases out in beta because there are some flaws with, people being over-leveled for the area and groups, right? And then you might need to sort out leveled group parties work.
Yeah, I think that's a big aim of the beta because this is such a new project for Bethesda. It's going to take a while to figure out how exactly they're going to get a good Fallout experience, a good equal and fair Fallout experience in an online world. All right, thanks guys for watching. If you're stuck for this long, well, you may as well hit what's that button underneath the
subscribe, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Dislike if you want.
Yeah.
Free reigns, guys.
Yeah. Who cares? All right. See you guys.
See you guys.